So I thought I would do a video about pets, or in this case, the lack of, right? So we haven't had a new pet in a long time now. It's been well over a year since we had a new pet. So pets, they were originally launched in November of 2019. They first originally started with 6 pets. You had Fenris, Oliver, Merlin, and then you had Mara, Kane, and Albus. Right when you first started get the event, you could choose Fenris, Oliver, and Merlin as your starter pet. And then you could get souls to unlock Mara, Kane, and Albus later. But these 6 pets all launched with the Sanctuary back in 2019, and then in summer of 2020 we got Axel. Summer 2021, we got Biscuit. Summer 2022, we got Chorus. And then fall of 2023, we got Vex. 2024 came, we never got a new pet. And this year, we haven't, like I said, they announced their plans for the first half of 2025. And there are some new heroes coming up, but they didn't say anything about a new pet. So we have to start thinking that we're not going to get any more new pets, which feels like a mistake, right? So one of the things you might notice, like if you ever do Clash of Worlds, you can set 3 defensive teams of heroes, right? But you can only set each pet once. There's 15 heroes, 10 pets. So there's not enough pets to go around to give all your heroes patronage. So a lot of people, I think, would want to see more pets, but then again, if you remember, they did plan to end the Clash of Worlds Clash of Worlds mode about 3 months ago. They planned to just end it, and then but some people, didn't want them to end it, so they kept it around. But I think they were planning on just not having any more pets because they figured, well, if there's no Clash of Worlds, you don't need more than 10 pets. So now we're in this weird position where more pets would actually be really helpful for some people, but we don't have any more. Yeah, and I don't know if they're gonna ever give us any more. Like I said, but what would they do? Like I said, if we had a new pet though, what would it be, right? So we got the warrior pet Fenris, we got the tank pet Oliver, we got the mage pet Merlin, the control pet Mara, the dodger pet Kane, the pure damage pet Albus, the healer pet Axel. This one I think is also a mage pet, or well, this one's so versatile. This is mostly a mage pet. But you have a bunch of other heroes on here too, so this one has by far the largest user list. Like, it's not even close. Maybe I guess Axel. No, it's still pretty significantly larger than Axel. I'd say it's primarily mage pet because it is magic attack and defense, but he's pretty versatile. Then you have Chorus, who is also a mage pet. Yeah, we have a lot of mage pets. It really is a lot of mage pets. And you have Vex, who is a marksman pet, plus Kark. But this is a marksman pet. All the marksman heroes can use him. Except plus Kark, who's a warrior. But yeah. So what would a new pet be? That is, I guess, what would be the question, right? And probably, honestly, it'd probably be some kind of dedicated support pet. We don't really have a dedicated support pet. The closest, you have some of them overlap. The supports, on a lot of them can kind of use some of them, but. Axel, he can use, but there's not this kind of the close one, but he's said, he's more of a healer pet. So it's there's not a dedicated support. There's also no real answer to pure damage in the game right now. So I could totally see some kind of support pet that maybe protects your team against pure damage. Maybe it puts up a barrier that hoses pure damage or something. Said, right? We have all these physical attack hosers. Fenris, he blinds the opponent, which only hurts physical attackers. Oliver, he protects against physical attack damage by automatically healing it. Kane lets your team dodge physical attacks. So you have 3 pets that specifically hose physical attack damage. You have Axel, who redirects physical and magic attack damage. So that's kind of a 4th one. It's the only one that actually does anything against magic attack damage. This is a control hoser. This one, again, this is a marksman pet. It inflicts deep wounds. Before Vex is released, I kind of talked about how we might need a critter pet. Don't think there's a need for that now, though, really, because this is kind of the same thing, more or less. But yeah, no, I think a support pet, though, that can maybe help answer pure damage, might be something that we might see someday. Like if we got new pet, I don't know if we're gonna see new pets, but I do think we still need more pets. Like we should at least be up to 11 by now. Like we should have a 12th one coming out, but unfortunately they stopped doing pets. And yeah, I don't know. I said I personally would like to see another pet, but they also haven't even updated this. Look at this. They haven't even updated Vex to be here. Like Vex should be right here down next to Chorus, and there's room for 2 more pets in this box without even alternating its shape or anything. Like they could literally put Vex down here, add 2 more pets to the game at some point, just to have all of them here. Like, and there's still some heroes with just 1 pet, one patron option too. If you go, like, if you go into what is it, guild battles? Gosh, I can't even think about it. So if you go, like, you challenge a thing, like if you go look, some heroes still only have 1 pet option, not that one. Chain Mouse is a dodger. Who was it that had one? They say, there you go, Tristan. He only has Fenris as an option. Like, he's kind of a support hero, right? Is what I mean. I don't think we have, like, a dedicated support. You might be a warrior. Where's Tristan? Like, we don't have... Gosh, where is Tristan? I don't have him really developed, so... See, where is my Tristan? Gosh dang it. Oh, he's right here. Like, I know he was pretty far down. But, like, his... So he's a warrior. So he's actually a warrior. So he's a warrior, so he gets Fenris. But, like, there's a bunch, like I said, there's some heroes who could definitely benefit from having more versatility in their patron options. So Tristan's one of them. Let's see. I know there's a few others who don't have many options. Does Judge have options? Oh, he has a lot of options. He's a mage. Of course he has options. All the mages do. Like, oh, Nebula. So Nebula, she got hosed on with Axel. Like I said, she's a healer. She's marked as a healer. She should have been able to get Axel, but she's also primary support. But that's what I mean. There's not a support pet. So there's a lot, you'll have heroes like Nebula, who most of the time, like if you're running teams with Nebula, a lot of times Nebula won't have a patron. So if you're running Nebula Dante, Dante almost always gets Kane. If you're running Aurora in a team with Nebula, it's almost always going to be on Aurora. Or you could also put in, like, say, Yasmin again. You'd always prioritize, you know, Kane on Yasmin before Nebula. So a lot of times, like, Nebula almost never has a patron in, like, PvP scenarios because, like, there's almost always somebody better to put Kane on. So it's like, yeah, you need, like, so there's not a support pet. Like, so Nebula could benefit from a support pet. See, who else doesn't have a lot of patrons? He has patrons. I know there was a couple others. Oh, yeah, finally. That's right, Artemis, because she's a marksman, finally gets another option. Fox always had options just because she had the control pet. Phobos has a button. He's a mage. Like, I don't know why I'm checking mages. That's right, she's a dodger. Yeah, all the mages. Like, I don't think Jorgen gets a lot. Like, so... It's also another place where, like, support heroes could get some more patrons. Like, they only have 2, like, Axel or Oliver, and a lot of times it's not uncommon to be, like, hurting for patrons on them, too. Like, Morgan's another example. It's Axel or Oliver. Like, you don't have a lot. Like I said, you only have 2 options on some of these characters. And a lot of times, like, Oliver will be on your main tank, and then you'll have Axel on, like, your backmost hero. So like I said, there's just, like, I do think we could use dedicated support, dedicated support patron, for some of these, like, support heroes who don't really have a lot of options right now. But yeah, not too much more to say on this one. In the past, I have done rankings for, like, all the best pets and stuff. I did a bet, like, I'll ranked all 10 pets. And you can find that video down below. As always, thank you for watching.